Bill Nighy, great to see you.
Thank you.
Let's start with If I Loved You Less, I Might Be Able to Talk About It More, which is a quote from the movie Emma.
Oh, is it?
Yes, yes.
Who says it? Not me.
No.
Just
No,
checking.
but I thought I would echo the sentiments felt by all the people watching this.
Ah, thank you.
And I have to say, your performance in this is a piece of subtle comedic brilliance, really.
Thank you.
If there was an award for things that you're doing to reaction had by the audience, you would win it.
Well, thank you.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I think so.
Like an arched eyebrow or a look of quiet disdain. There's you really the director got so much out of you for all these little subtle bits. How did you do it? What was
Autumn de Wilde. The reason I'm in the film is because Autumn de Wilde is the director, and I met her, and she had a whole new way of talking about this kind of film, and I thought she had a fresh angle, and she was also meticulous about the very things you're talking about. And she would give you specific, direction in that respect, and she helped a great deal. She'd also give you big stuff like the screens and the whole draft thing and my two footmen. That was all invented by Autumn in order to, be amusing. And so a large part of the credit should go to her.
Okay, all right. Well, that's fine. We'll share it. And she's done an amazing job at just the way it looks. It's just because, on the one hand, you could take material that's been done before, and then it does have a contemporary edge. And I can't really think why. It just does. There's something in its soul that just feels modern, even though it's old.
Yeah, I think it's because it's not done. It's like when on the few occasions I've done period things before, I've written in the script, this is not a period piece. Only because, just to remind myself that it's not actually happening 200 years ago or whenever, and that it's supposed to be happening now, and therefore I don't have to adjust my attitude or the atmosphere in my head in some mysterious way, and that it's real and it's happening. And I think she has that. She's muscular about the romance and about the comedy, but always rooting it in something that's real and something that's authentic and nothing to do with the past or something. You know what I mean? I don't quite know how to express that, but I know exactly what you mean.
It does, yeah. It's got something in it.
It's contemporary.
Yeah, in its heart. Lovely cast. It's a movie where I like to think that you'll had these incredible dinners at night on set. I like to think that you used the set and maybe stayed in costume.
We didn't stay in costume because they're quite hard work to wear, but particularly for the girls. But we did have a lot of fun. Yeah, and I know everybody always says that, but it's true. They were a terrific group and really lovely, gifted, talented, sweet people. And we had and there were lots of laughs, and we had a good time.
And Jonny's a musician, and the director she's done music videos for people like Beck and everything. So as a huge music lover yourself, did you find dorking out with them?
Yeah, Jonny and I exchanged playlists a lot. There was also a piano always on the set, because Amber Anderson, who is a concert level pianist, who's a brilliant musician as well as a brilliant actor, she would have that there to practice on, and Jonny would get on it. And the two, Angus and Edward, who play my footmen, they would make up songs all day. So Jonny, there's video of Jonny and the boys singing, Emma-type songs, but with, kind of dodgy lyrics.
With rude language.
A little bit of that.
Yeah. And that you didn't sing?
No, I didn't do much of that. I just enjoyed it.
Okay. You have talked. People ask you a lot about clothing, but not so much about yours. But in the movie, you kind of win it in the fashion stakes. You get the most glorious outfits, mainly because your character is the comedic relief, and he's also an eccentric. So I think my favourite is that long dressing gown that you wear, which is partly a joke because the fact that you always feel a draft. That's one of the key things.
Yeah, but it's like an acre of embroidered silk with a Napoleonic collar, and it's supposed to be the thing you relax around the house in. I don't know, just wearing it is like a workout. It's incredibly heavy. But it was as a costume, it's like a gift.
I thought it'd be cool if I wore pajamas. I was going to start doing that, like old-fashioned silk pajamas.
Yeah.
I thought that'd be quite cool. I thought that would give me a sort of eccentric vibe. What would you suggest?
I'd suggest not maybe doing that. Just off the top of my head.
Okay. All right. Good.
Oh, wow! Go!
The stuff in the sport. Hold on.
No!